So yeah, there's a lot of guidelines, there's a lot of different rules, a lot of technicalities in lending, but at the end of the day, you don't really use all of it, right? We have so much software and calculators at our disposal, it does it all for us, right? Like before, we didn't have that, so we had to know all the formulas that we had to do on a calculator. Now it's a little bit much easier. In the short of it, the real nuts and bolts of it is a loan officer is just a relationship manager. You're fostering all these different relationships, but we call them the Joneses or we call them the Smiths, right? And this becomes our pipeline. And so if you can just kind of grasp that and understand that, it'll help you get a little bit even more comfortable with talking to people, is because you're technically the subject matter expert, but deep down inside, there may be some insecurity that you're not truly an expert because you don't remember this specific guideline, right? But just understand that you have a lot of resources. So you have ILA scenarios, you got underwriters, processors, ILA training, right? That are your resources. So it's kind of like, someone came up to you, hey man, I'm looking for a TV. Oh, I got the hookup for a TV. What are you looking for? And let's say you did, right? My best friend works for Vizio, right? Or yeah, I got a buddy who works for LG. You don't need to go into details. I'm just gonna help you. So, but technically that's kind of like us. All they're saying is, hey, I need to buy money. I need to borrow money, right? So refinance, cash out rate term, they're basically just, I want to borrow money. And that's really what it is. But all these different words and lingo kind of clouds our judgment. And then we start getting kind of nervous because we are anxious to figure out what's behind door number 3 when we haven't even gone through door 1 and 2 yet. See, right now, I think you've gone through door number 1 so often where it's a little bit easier to get the credit pull because it's repetition, right? But where you may stunt your growth or delay your success is being too worried about too far down the road, right? Just take it, just, go at it. And it's okay to make mistakes. If anything, mistakes are going to help you the most because number 1 is you're a junior. No one's really going to hold you accountable. You know what I mean? Like no one's really going to get upset. But 2 is that mistake's going to show you the right way to do it, right? You're going to learn from it. So more engagement, more contact, more action that you could have right now, the better. Because in a month from now, you're gonna look back, you're gonna be able to watch this video like, dude, I was so green at that point. You know what I mean? Like, man, I had no idea what I was doing at that point. And then a month later, you're so much far in advance, right? So only thing that the content that I give is it can really help you with is little nuts and like little bits and pieces of how to help with certain aspects. So from pitching, selling, marketing, mindset, things like that. But it all adds up to how do you produce efficiently, right? And how do you bypass the years and years of trial and error, right? So I'll help you kind of foresee some of the problems that a lot of LOs run into, even seasoned LOs. And in exchange, you'll be able to make more money faster.
Connected to SalesRemastered.